everyone. Today is October 7th, 2023. We are here at the Fremont Municipal Airport. Why are we at the airport today?
Because this cool guy is going to go on his first small plane flight, and you guys get to come with us.
Yeah, and you're also kind of backlit, but anyway, let's go fly a plane, or you are. I'm going to ride in it. All right, we're currently walking to the hangar over there on the taxiway, because you know that's how it works here at this airport.
Yeah, this is like the pre-show.
Yeah. So what are we? Well, we're also backlit really bad. So what are we going to be flying in today?
A Cessna 152.
All right. Now we just have to figure out what door we're in.
Let's try 13 first. I think it might be 13. And we can just use the handheld mic in there, right?
All right.
We have
we are being blinded by the sun again, but time for pre-flight.
Say control wheel lock is removed and it's stud back here. The ignition switch is off because we don't want the propeller starting while we're standing in front of it. Master switch is on. What's that noise? Just kidding, it's fine. All right, so stand a little forward. We're gonna bring the flaps down.
All right. Go ahead.
We're both coming down at the same time.
Yes. Yep.
They look good. All right. So now we're at the back. First thing I like to make sure is all these are on, all the screws are in, and the plane just generally doesn't look damaged. Looks kind of pretty down there, doesn't it? All right, so this is telling us rudder gust lock doesn't apply. Tail tie down, again, doesn't apply. But the control surfaces, that's important.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to go in here, make sure these screws don't move. And they don't. We have a cotter pin right here. That's in. This moves freely. I don't have to fight it. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna check our cable. We have a cable right there.
Yep.
Make sure the cotter pin's in, lift it up. We got another one down here, make sure that cotter pin is in, and it is. And then we check our rudder. See how we have the 3 bolts in there? It's moving just fine. And again, cotter pins. All of them are in, and they're working. Once again, I check these screws, check the cotter pin. Make sure this isn't gonna go anywhere.
Kind of need that.
Mm-hmm. We really need that.
Also, it just kind of random thing. It stinks like dog food.
It smells so horrible. And the trim tab also has the cotter pin in. You
Yep.
see that? Okay, so reviewed all that. Let me just take a look, make sure I didn't miss anything on the checklist. And we're good. Let's head to the right wing. The aileron. That one goes up, this one goes down. That means that they're both linked, and we're good. But that's not all we need to check. We need to check underneath. All the bolts are in, and all the little nuts are tied on. This one's tied on. That's not giving me any problems. And then this one's tied on. Or this one's bolted down. All right. So now it's telling us it wants the wing tie down gone, but we don't have a wing tie down.
We don't have that.
Yeah. Check the flap. This is on, not giving me issues. Flap doesn't have too much play to it. I'd say that's a good flap. It's higher. So how are we ever gonna check this? It's inflated. The brake's good. Right there. You see how it kind of pitches on like that?
Yep.
Okay. All right. And now we must let the airplane pee. Come on. Good saying, blue is cool. Seeing a nice blue in there, don't see any sediment, don't see any water. I'd say that feels good. climb back up there to put the gas back
Yeah,
in.
put the gas back in. That's expensive stuff right there.
Yeah, I know. One of the most useless things in aviation is gas that is not in your tank, unless you're on fire. Then it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna check the engine oil level. One of our airplanes has a sign on it that says, "Do not over tighten the dipstick." You got dipstick? Need to get a better grip on that. Okay. So we got little numbers right there.
Yeah. It's right around 4.
Yep.
4.5.
Yeah, it's about 4.5. So it says do not operate with less than 4, more than 6.
Okay.
So we're good. I think the airplane needs to go pee-pee. She just marked her territory a little.
Oh.
There's also, I believe, a sump down there in this plane. Yeah.
Cool.
Except they took.
We're gonna finish up our pre-flight here, and then let's get in the air. We still got more things to do.
All right, now I'm gonna do a final walk around.
All right. Well, we just finished pre-flight.
Da 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 da. No, just kidding. We're not gonna be doing night flight, so.
All right, and this is the part where we get to scrunch in the plane.
Yay!
Yay, tall guys in planes.
Oh, it's the best combination ever. We're sure.
Ow. Ow.
Oh, she likes you.
Well, my foot's stuck. Hang on. All right, we have now scrunched in this plane. I have a dirty lens, but you know, once we're away from the sun, we should get better at that.
Yes, indeed, Radio Masters. So I checked all this stuff out. Now we're gonna go mixture rich.
Okay.
We're gonna go carburetor heat is cold. We're gonna give it 3 strokes of primer. Come on, it's better. Yeah. All right, 3 shots of prime. We'll see if that works. All right, throttle open about a 1/2 inch, just about like that. Pellet area clear. 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 That could have sounded less like a squeaking walrus, but that's okay. All right, make sure the area is actually clear.
Yeah. Clear prop.
That's on. Is this is off, right? Yes, that's off. Okay. Just make sure again that's off. All right, party time. 1, 2, both, and come on. So that's going to be right about here.
Fremont Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 1519. Zulu weather. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 8 Celsius. Dew point 3. Altimeter 3037.
So now we're going to taxi. Fremont traffic, Cessna 499er50, taxiing to runway 14, Fremont. Scratch that, runway 32, Fremont.
Wrong side.
Yeah, it's that way.
Yeah.
Right brake, left brake, both. All right, let's go. Brakes are set, cabin doors are closed and locked. Flight control screen correct. Oh, I've hit your knee. Okay. That side goes up, that side goes down, that side goes up, that side goes down. If I ever need to turn the controls this badly, we're in trouble. So
Yeah, yes.
up, down, left, right on the rudder. That looks good. Flight instruments are all set. It's agreeing with that. I mean, this is not the greatest thing to make when you're on the ground, but at least it's somewhat of a reference. Fuel shutoff valve is on. Mixture is rich below 3,000 feet. Elevator trim is set for takeoff. If you have this, yep, it's the takeoff range right here.
Yep.
If you have it too far up, the plane's going to want to pitch up on you, and you can easily stall it near the ground, and that's a bad situation. So make sure that you are extra focused on this. All right, now we're going to do our run up. You ready?
Yep.
So we're going to run it up to 1,700. Holding the brakes. Our magnetos. 1, 2. There is a drop. 1, 2. One more. 1. There is a drop. 1. Carburetor heat. All right. Looks good. I have to flip to the other side. I don't know why they made it like this. Our cam drop. The ammeter works. Suction gauge is in the green, and we're going to set it for idle. The question is, will she die? She is not dying. That's fantastic. I am glad to see this. Now we're going to hit it back up to 1,000 RPM. Loosen this slightly. And we're going to climb between 65 and 75. All right?
Yep.
You ready for takeoff?
Let's do it.
Make my announcement on the radio. Fremont traffic, Cessna 49950, runway 32, departing. We will be departing the pattern to the north. Fremont. Check the pattern, make sure there's not a Nordo, or a no radio as they call them. Check the runway, make sure there's nobody at the opposite end, not using the radio. I don't see anybody. Okay. I make a mental note of these things before I cross the whole short line, but I can't talk fast enough to really take care of that beforehand. All right, here's our runway. We're gonna get centered on the arrows. All right, Jason, let's take to the sky, brother.
Here we go.
Celsius, 2.2, altimeter 3036.
Alright, so we're gonna do a couple touch and goes at Fremont.
Fremont Municipal Airport.
Hashtag 1033 Mike is inbound 10 miles to the west for runway 13.
Alright, now, so now we're going to do two things. We're going to freeze the runway and the windshield, and we're going to freeze our airspeed. Our drifts. So you can see we have a crosswind.
Yep.
So I'm holding the rudder. I'm using the aileron to control our drift. I'm using the rudder to keep our nose straight. You always want to have that nose straight. Now I'm going to start a bit of a rudder walk up here. That way when we land, I can keep it straight. Power to idle, take out half, level flight, and just use the energy, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Roll the ailerons over, flaps up, rudder walk it, rudder walk it, rudder walk it. Power. Roll it out, take off. Sector is 5 south, making a straight in approach, 356.
My camera battery's about to die. to my foe.
Fremont traffic, so 49950 is turning final runway 32.
Good traffic, 7678 Romeo off left downwind runway 35. We'll follow the traffic on final 3.
Freeze the runway in the windshield, freeze the airspeed. Go. Too fast, not too slow. Here we go. Alright. So, you can see how the airplane is cocked over to the side, but it's walking down towards the runway, right?
Yep.
We don't want to do that because
Good
we
traffic,
land that way in
7678
these
Romeo has
planes.
traffic on final
If we had a tail wheel in the back, we'd be screwed. So, I don't want to do that. I would rather, instead, kick the rudder over and then use the ailerons to take care of our drift. Start a bit of a rudder walk. Not a lot, just a little bit. Put the nose over. Land that nose.
Good traffic,
Straight as here.
final 34,
So you notice when we sank there, I added power, but then I look at my airspeed indicator to make sure that the nose is doing what I want it to do. You can kind of visually see it, but you don't want to stare at it, you just kind of want to glance. Alright, here we go. Alright, power to idle. Take out half. Level flight. Use the energy, use the energy, use the energy. Nice landing. That was a I thought
Good. That was
great
good.
landing.
That was very good.
I'm gonna start slowing her down, slowing her down, slowing her down. Here we go. Yeah, that was kind of fun. Alright. So now we're gonna walk over here. We're gonna cross the hold short line when we're clear of the runway. We're gonna stop and we're gonna clean the airplane up. So we'll go ahead and stop here. Make sure we're all the way across. Alright, so flaps are gonna come up. Carburetor heat is in. I did that out of habit on the runway. I think I maybe we touch and go one more time, but that was it. You can see the windsock's getting pretty big over there.
Yep.
Not too bad, nothing we can't handle, but for passengers, you know, I like to keep it a little lower. Alright, so Fremont traffic, Cessna 49950 is clear of all active runways. Fremont, taxiing back to the hangar. Alrighty. Alright, so for this, I am going to do the trucker approach. I'm going to swing it in there, get as close as like practical to the hangar, swing it out, that way all we have to do is just push it back. Alrighty.
All right.
So watch my wing. I am not going to hit the hangar. I do not want to be a chud today. As my instructor calls him. I love my instructor. He's a good guy. Alright. So, go nice and careful. The wing is going to clear that. The wing better clear that door. And then right as we get past the spot, I'm going to literally just swing it out like this, straighten the nose wheel, and stop. Now, we have a thing for turning it off called AMMM. So A is the avionics or radio, so bye-bye. M, mixture. M for the magnetos, M for the master. AMMM.
Yep. And here we are.
We're back.
We're back and we're alive.
Yes, we are.
Christian didn't kill us.
I would never. Yet.
Not on purpose.
Yet. yet.
Or yet. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. That was super fun. And yeah, now I'm kind of ready for like maybe a snack and maybe some drinks.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I want to go flying again.
I kind of do. All right, start her back up. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. That's it.